Hello, friends! A long time ago, in a kingdom far, far away, there was a little girl who lived in a big castle with high walls and a deep moat. Every day she would walk by the stream that ran through the castle grounds and watch the ducks and the dragonflies. She loved to watch them float and fly around. One day, she had an idea. She took a small piece of paper, folded it into a tiny boat, and placed it into the stream. Then she pushed it with a twig and watched as it sailed away. She waved goodbye to her little boat and went back to the castle. As the sun rose higher in the sky, she saw her boat floating further and further away. She couldn't help but feel a little sad that her boat would never come back. But then something magical happened. The paper boat began to glow. It floated past the weeping willows and under the shade of the old oak tree where the fairies lived. One fairy saw the boat and waved her magic wand. She wanted to help the boat, but she didn't know how. So she sprinkled some fairy dust on it and whispered a magic spell. Then the boat began to rise up into the air. It floated over the hills and through the clouds until it reached the land of adventure. The boat drifted down into a valley filled with sparkling waterfalls and trees made of pure gold. A handsome prince was walking by the stream when he saw the boat floating towards him. He reached out his hand and stopped it with a gentle splash. He opened the boat and found a tiny scroll inside. Unfold it and read, "Will you marry me?" The prince looked around to see who was playing such a trick on him, but there was no one there. He turned back to the boat and smiled. He knew that whoever you are, you must be the most enchanting princess in the whole wide world. He took the boat and placed it in the waters of his heart, and they sailed away together into the sunset. And that is the end of the story! The little girl never forgot the magical adventure of her tiny paper boat. And every time she saw a boat floating on the water, she remembered that sometimes letting go can lead to the most wonderful adventures.